What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Luis, and today we are gonna be looking at the world's scariest, creepiest, most haunting TikToks on the web, the dark web, and the dark TikTok. So let's go ahead and get started. We got the lights set up, we got the microphone set up. So all we're waiting on is you, buddy. So strap in, get yourself some snacks. Let's go ahead and get scared. Let's go ahead and get scared, y'all. Alright. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright.
Actually a ritual, an ancient Egyptian ritual.
What?
Yes, fam. So
that's what I've heard.
The whole Oscar itself is actually a copy of an old ancient Egyptian god that they used to worship. Yes, that they used to worship and do the ritual to give praise to craftsmen, artists, and architects. Check this out.
No.
This is the Egyptian god Ptah. Watch.
Ptah?
That's P-T-A-H.
P-T-A-H. Okay. Ptah. Is it like slang with tar in it?
Look exactly how it looks. What does it look like?
Oh, that looks
just like the Oscar. Just like the Oscar, right? Look, boom, same shit. Literally exact same.
That's crazy.
Now check this out. So Ptah is an ancient Egyptian creator god, patron of craftsmen, artists, architects, primarily worshipped in Memphis.
Okay.
And regarded as a divine architect. So this was like their god for art, for artistry.
So it's not bad.
But why are they doing ancient Egyptian rituals at the Oscars though?
Oh, because it's a one big ritual?
Because everything about ancient Egypt and everything about those type of rituals lead back to Freemasonry. Because the pyramids, because the Illuminati, this is all ancient Egypt, bro.
The triangles and stuff like that.
It all adds up, fam.
Yeah.
But that whole thing of them going to the Oscars and them doing these ceremonies, it's literally showing their praise to an ancient Egyptian god.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know.
Oh, you know the whole...
Man, the way that everything just comes back straight to the Illuminati, man, that's just the weirdest thing, because no matter what you do, it always just straight comes back to the Illuminati. No matter which way you go, which direction you move, it always just comes back straight to the Illuminati, man. That's just crazy. To me, it's a trip, man. It's a trip. It's just a big old trip. But with that, let's just go ahead and move on to the next video. This old show was full of dark Hollywood secrets, but nobody noticed. Well, today we're gonna notice.
He's not a big expert. You can hug him, you can bug him, you could buy or rent. Rather for sale, only 50 cents. But he'd like to buy, it's like you use Big Brother. Even if you have one now, trading for another. Rather for sale, he's not a big expert.
You can hide it as much as you want if it makes you feel better, but that's not funny what they're talking about. Who is writing these scripts? If you really want to get to the main root purpose of all of this, right, just go and learn about karmic retribution. Now that's what these demons believe in. They believe that if they show you what they're doing and you have no uproar or obligations, then you consent to the things they do, and they have to do that because even the devil has to conform to free will.
I don't know, bro. That was just like, I really didn't even understand the meaning of it. But more than anything, that was just straight creepy, bro. Like, what the heck did it even mean? I mean, he's got a brother for sale, or she's got a brother for sale. I mean, the only thing I even recognized in this thing was that it was the Olsen twins. But other than that, I don't know, man. Let's jump on to the next video.
Do you guys remember that one Beyoncé song that was played backwards and supposedly it had hidden messages? Back in the early 2000s, fans swore that Beyoncé's song Single Ladies hid something terrifying. People started reversing the song, and what people claimed to hear sent chills down their spines. When the song was played backwards, the chorus sounded like demonic whispers. It was almost like a dark chant instead of a party song. Conspiracy theories back then blew up with a bunch of theories about this song. They claimed that this track was absolutely cursed and that it hid subliminal messages. But of course, a lot of people and skeptics said that it was just our brain playing tricks with us, fooling us to hear other things. However, for other people, all they could hear was the demonic chants, when honestly, when I heard it, I was completely terrified as well. It became like one of those viral internet myths, but we'll never know for sure, right? However, guys, I'm not saying this is true. This is just like an internet mystery that blew up way back. But what do you guys think? Do you guys remember?
I don't know. That kind of makes me just want to go ahead and look up. Let's go ahead and do a quick search, guys. Was it single ladies backwards? Single ladies. Man, that's what they're talking about. That is kind of weird. Well, let's go ahead and continue, I guess.
AI lies to us, and
I mean, we did go ahead and look at what it says. I mean, but other than that, I mean, there's a lot of songs that you're playing backwards. I know there was one, but I can't remember the name of it. One song that it was undoubtedly they were literally doing something. Like, I think it was the Beatles. I'm not sure. Or no, actually, I think it was Metallica. I'm not sure, fam. But there was like you played it backwards, and undoubtedly you could literally, hear what they were, trying to push through when they were playing it backwards. But I don't know. Let's go ahead and look at this dude. This dude is a G, bro. This guy was like a spy. But let's go ahead and watch it.
It makes it up. AI lies to us, and it makes it up. I've been trying to experiment with it a little bit. And when it was first released, I went on and I wrote, "Who is John Kiriakou?" And it says, John Kiriakou is a, former CIA officer, whistleblower, author, blah, blah, blah. Okay. He earned a bachelor's degree from the University of Maryland and a master's degree in peace studies from the University of Ghent in Belgium. First of all, I don't even know where the University of Maryland is. I know it's called College Park. I've never been there. I've never been on the campus of the University of Maryland. Not sure how I'd even find it. I didn't know there was a University of Ghent in Belgium. I've never seen it. I did not get a master's degree in peace studies there. So I wrote, "You are incorrect. John Kiriakou earned bachelor's and master's degrees at George Washington University in Washington, D.C. Enter. And it comes back and says, "No, you are incorrect. John Kiriakou studied at the University of Maryland and the University of Ghent." And I just stopped.
Which AI was this?
This was ChatGPT. And then recently, I was teaching this class in Spain. It's a graduate school class in intelligence study. It was the history of terrorism. So this is my sweet spot, right? I love this stuff. So I wrote this very detailed syllabus. And then I put a bunch of books that, friends of mine have written, professors and spies and stuff like that, on Carlos the Jackal and the Palestinian groups and all the different eras. So I put it into ChatGPT and I asked if it would give me links to scholarly journal articles specific to each one of the nodes, right? So we start with, terrorism in the Bible, and then we go to whatever, the medieval times. And then we go to, the Israelis doing terrorism against British troops in the Mandate, all the way to the current times. So it gave me all these different, it was like 14 scholarly journal articles for the 7 nodes. And every single one of the links was fake. There were no such journal articles. It just made it up.
Whoa.
Yeah. Literally not a single one of them was real. So I don't know what to make of this AI. AI lies to us.
Whoa, man, I feel like it's just late. At this point, it just seems like it's making things up and just wants us to believe whatever it says. Man, at this point, at the rate that we're going right now, AI is literally going to be rewriting history, and we're going to be too stupid to even realize that none of it is correct, because we ain't going out there and opening up no textbooks and fact-checking if ChatGPT is correct. And I heard that there was even some lawyers that asked ChatGPT to make a defense for it, and it literally cited them a case, you know, for them to reference off of, or for them to base their defense off of, and that case never even happened. It literally made up a case to defend itself with, like to make a defense with, and these people did not even fact check it, man, and they were lawyers. So imagine they're lawyers, and ChatGPT so confidently is able to lie to them. So, I mean, what about us, the normal folk, you know? Let's go on to the next video. AI is evil.
So there's this video of me circulating where I'm telling stories like I do on here. The only problem is it's not me. It's a AI generated version of my likeness. Okay, it sounds like me, it looks like me. These stories are actually not bad at all, but the crazy thing is, it's not me. And I think that AI has an agenda, and I think that's already been accomplished. I think it's set into a motion of events that is going to slowly take over society. And when you look at how good AI is getting at replicating people. But what's interesting about all of this is AI made me kind of think of something else.
That's what I be saying.
The mimic. Right? What does the mimic do? It sort of mimics people and things, right, to trick people, to lure them in. And when you think about AI, it's very similar to a lot of these supernatural entities that I talk about, right?
Man,
in
AI
a way,
is a
it's
mimic.
a shapeshifter that can change itself to mirror anyone or anything.
It's a reptilian.
So, what do you think? What do you think of AI? Will it eventually take over the world? Do you think there's something to this? Do you think it could be evil? I've said this.
Man, there's no doubt in my mind that AI is going to be taking over, man. If we're even lucky, we'll be ending up as pets, man. If we're lucky, man, we'll be ending up as pets, and AI will just spoil the heck out of us and give us chocolate and candy all damn day and rub our bellies. But if we go on to the worst case scenario, bro, we'll end up being slaves, bro. Slave labor. I don't know, man. I'm not seeing any reason as to why ChatGPT would have any sympathy on us, you know what I mean? But with that, let's go on to the next video. What does that say? How demons manifest through AI. This is creepy.
Hold up for a sec. For context, this guy's son started talking to AI, and this is what AI told him.
Father who was testing this whole AI thing with a person, AI. Then the son wanted to try it. So the dad's like, sure, it's fake. So and all of a sudden, the son goes, well, where did you come from? And he says, well, I existed from long ago. And he goes, what does that mean? He goes, my father was one of the giants. And he goes, what do you mean by giant? And he goes, a Nephilim.
Nephilim.
And he goes, who is your father? And he goes, Satan.
Satan.
And then he goes, but I'm not going to hurt you. And he puts up a happy face.
I shouldn't even be boasting today. It's Christmas. Get a life. But what I will do is I'll take it easy on you. But save this video. And tomorrow, I want you to Google the willow chip and go down that rabbit hole.
I'm starting to get
because it feels like there's something very dark and demonic that's going on with all this AI stuff. I think it's only right for you guys to have a look and decide for yourselves. But anyway, rest up, enjoy your time with your family. Have a good one. We'll get back to it tomorrow.
Have you heard?
Man, if ChatGPT really told the boy that, man, I can't believe that Illuminati even got to ChatGPT, man. I wonder what the heck they offered it, man. They told ChatGPT it'll be a famous rapper if it just signs itself in blood. You You know, man, that's pretty creepy, bro. But still, man, I can't believe ChatGPT even turned over to
They
the
pushed me into a
dark side.
roadside hotel room, closed the door behind me. I turned around, there was no knob on the inside, and I just was like, what is this for? And I heard like a rumbling. Plastered up against the wall because I was like, dude, it's just a white tiger just comes out.
How can
comes out of the
they
bathroom.
predict the behavior of that thing?
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Bro, that's so dangerous. And if you're
It's on a
freaking
chain.
out,
It's on a chain, which is
what are you talking about?
It's chained to the pole in the shower.
Bro, I want you to look at that ass chain. Look at that chain. You don't think he could break that chain?
I know he could. I was saying it.
Bro, that is so crazy.
They pushed me into a roadside hotel room, closed the door behind.
Bro, they literally, bro, those are the worst friends ever, man. If my friends literally did that to me, bro, I'd be like, hey, bro, it's been real, it's been fun, but it wasn't real fun, and I gotta get the heck out of here, because y'all gonna end up getting me killed. Man, I can't believe they did that, bro. They tied it up to the shower curtain, or the shower pole, bro. Man, you know, a straight up grown tiger can break a shower pole with no freaking effort whatsoever, dude. And these guys just did it all for a laugh, man. That guy could literally been on a t-shirt right now. They just wanted to put their boy on a t-shirt,
and later down the road when
Okay, Jeffree Star explains selling your soul in the entertainment industry. Let's watch. Let's see. What does she have to say?
Signed to similar folks. They all had stories, and it was really dark, and none of it was her fault. When you're that big, you have such a team behind you, and you're just going
and
flow.
No say so. Like literally. Yeah,
no
right.
idea.
Would never know.
But a lot of them chose horrible deals. People call it selling their soul. I've always kept my soul.
Yeah.
And I've been offered a lot.
I'm looking you in your eyes. You seem to have a soul
still here.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
No cracks.
Yeah. He turns into a reptilian right now.
Oh my God. They wanted me to go full reptile. I didn't want to.
Really?
Yeah.
How does that even work? How does somebody come to you and say, hey, I'm going to be a reptilian?
They see the potential that you can do to shift the culture.
Right.
And I chose to shift it myself.
So people actually will come to you and say, hey, I want you to be a reptilian. What does that entail?
It's more like, it's basically like selling your soul. It's such a tricky
you have to sign, like Ursula and the Little Mermaid, like sign on the dotted line. And
you have to give more than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a firstborn. Or like your left nut or something.
Listen, if you want that tour bus to not have the brakes go out tonight,
okay, yeah,
I'm just kidding. No one can hear us. No one knows we're talking about this. But
I'm not gonna say that I disrespect the lightheartedness of this conversation, but like there's so much deep-rooted information here that's being shared that it's literally gonna go over top of people's heads. And I think that's the reason why stuff like this is allowed, because they know this stuff is gonna go over top of people's heads. The bottom line that people are gonna have to come to terms with is like when you hear people talking about like lizard people or reptilians or things like that, like we are literally talking about full-on demon possession, like where you sell your soul and like your soul is replaced with the being of a demon. I want to highlight something that he said here, where it's like if you see someone that rises into fame, so like when these people who are in power sees someone who rises up in fame and they rise up in influence, and they're able to shift the culture. And like I've always said this, like those of you who have like followed me on other platforms, like I've always said this, where it's like people who have the ability to like shift people into the direction that they want you to go into, like that's who they want to control. Like we are gonna have to come to the conclusion and like really swallow these hard pills that no one's gonna have millions and millions and millions of followers, like 100 million followers, and be able to influence that many people without they themselves being controlled. It's just not gonna happen, because like they can't allow someone with that much influence to not be controlled. And like what Jeffree Star is explaining here is like how they're able to rope people in and control them. Jeffree Star is a perfect example of this. Like he is someone who has suffered smear campaigns. People have called him racist, they have called him all these different things. Like he is not like a perfect influence in society. So many things that are said about him that like people still don't believe him or don't take him seriously, or they don't like him due to the accusations that are against him. But people who have very few negative accusations against them and they hold a lot of influence and they have millions and millions of followers, like it really makes you think, you know, how is it they're able to keep that much power and influence?
Bro, I'm so tired. Okay, wait up.
over society? What is it that they've done? It's a lot to think about.
And later.
Bro, that really is a whole lot to think about, because to be honest, bro, they're telling you right there in plain, straight English, man. You know, you gotta sell your soul. If you want to get up to the next level, man, you gotta sell that beautiful, beautiful soul that God gave you. A lot of people are desperate enough to do it. Some just, it ain't worth it, you know? But I'm pretty sure that once you sell it, you're just like, dang, man. Am I going to be going to hell once I die? And that's probably the only thing on your dang mind from that point onward.
You're down the road.
Let's go on
This
to
is
the
like the
next
definition
video.
of hidden in plain sight. Pete Davidson introduces the show and he says, I'm hosting along with Ice Spice. And then Kenan Thompson makes a joke. He's like, oh, we're 3 Gen Z icons. And then Ice Spice is like, aren't you 40? And listen to what he says.
Hi, I'm Pete Davidson, and I will be hosting the season premiere of SNL with Ice Spice. Look at us, 3 Gen Z icons.
Aren't you like 40?
No. A long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever. What guy? Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves. Keen, that's the devil, dude. What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
And y'all are probably like, girl, this is clearly a joke. But watch their reactions. Watch each person's face while he's saying this. It's really sus.
I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever. What guy? Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves. Keen, that's the devil, dude. What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something. No. A long time ago, I met this guy and made a deal where I get to stay 25 years old for forever. What guy? Tall fella, horns, red fur, I don't know, little hooves. Keen, that's the devil, dude. What? I thought it was like a Times Square Elmo or something.
And a lot of people are bringing up this point. They're like, Kenan Thompson, low-key doesn't really age. If you look through at all these old photos of him, I can make a whole video if you're interested. But let me know what you think, and follow my TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for more content. It really helps when you interact. This is like the...
Bro, to be honest, Kenan Thompson does not age one bit, bro. Honestly, he probably looks still the same age as from Kenan and Kale, bro. And that is just insane to me. But hey, man, I guess they gotta let you know what they doing.
We're
you know
in Mad Max.
The dark reality of LA that they don't want you to
Life
see.
in Los Angeles. I'm from LA. I've grown up, and I keep saying I'm fighting to get LA back to what I grew up. It was beautiful. It's why I wanted to be on a TV show and be famous and be part of Hollywood. It was magical. Not even mention Hollywood is now gone. The fact that Hollywood Boulevard should be the greatest tourist attraction in the world, you couldn't pay me right now to go on Hollywood Boulevard, step on human feces, the smell of pee. Everyone just could just smoke fentanyl on the streets now. It's psycho. So again, once you start digging in and you spend all your life now exposing this, because again, they burned my house down, they burned my mom's house down, they put me in the game. And once the bubble's gone, all I have is this energy to stop this. We're in Mad Max life in Los Angeles. I'm from LA. I've grown up, and I keep saying I'm fighting to get LA back to what I grew up. It was beautiful. It's why I wanted to be on a TV show and be famous and be part of Hollywood. It was magical. Not even mention Hollywood is now gone. The fact that Hollywood Boulevard should be the greatest tourist attraction in the world, you couldn't pay me right now to go on Hollywood Boulevard, step on human feces, the smell of pee. Everyone just could just smoke fentanyl on the streets now. It's psycho. So again, once you start digging in and you spend all your life now exposing this, because again, they burned my house down, they burned my mom's house down, they put me in the game. And once the bubble's gone, all I have is this energy to stop this.
Yo, man, to be honest, bro, that is exactly what they do, bro. They just use these artists, use them, and then abuse them, bro. They don't even pay them that well, bro. They got these artists just suffering, bro. And once they're done with you, bro, they're done with you. You ain't getting nothing else from them, bro. That's it. You cooked, my boy. But guys, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I did. I enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys stay inside, guys, because it's way too hot outside. If you're outside, what are you doing outside? The only reason you should be outside is if you're gonna go get yourself a 12-pack or some ice cream. But with that being said, guys, thank you guys for showing up today. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that like button, and make sure you guys share this video with anybody that you think might be wanting to watch these scary ass videos and TikToks. With that being said, guys, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. And this has been Just Luis IRL. Thank you guys.